Hello, everyone at the CRC. My name is Casey, and some of you may know me as the crazy girl that just recently finished a 60-day Bikram Yoga challenge. And I'm doing this video just to talk to you a little bit about my experience. But first, I would like to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart who supported me throughout my journey. I was overwhelmed by the recognition that I received, and I have to say that it was completely unexpected. And I had no idea that I was going to be an inspiration to so many people at the studio. And that actually made the 60 days, my 60-day challenge, that much more worthwhile. So, during the 60 days, several people asked me why I decided to do a 60-day Bikram Yoga challenge. And I moved to Portland from Atlanta basically to start a new life. And I wanted, in that life, I wanted a strong yoga practice to be included in my new life. And so I wanted a strong practice, a strong enough practice where it couldn't be broken like it had been in the past. And so I knew that it was going to take a 60-day Bikram Yoga challenge to make that sink in for me. And not to sound cheesy, but I had to find something that was going to kickstart my heart. And I guess I knew that 60 days of Bikram Yoga was going to accomplish that. Now that I've completed my 60 days, I can attest that it is an absolutely amazing journey. And I would recommend doing this to anyone that loves this yoga. 60 days of Bikram Yoga just like strips you to your core. And you get to walk away, though, completely changed. So now I want to talk to you about a turning point for me during my 60 days. And it occurred on day 40, and it was so profound that I actually wrote about it. And so I would like to read that to you right now. I entitled it 40 Days and 40 Nights. I have been in Portland now for 40 days, and that means today I completed my 40th consecutive day of Bikram Yoga. When I think about when I started and now, and the days in between, I am amazed at the transformations, as well as the regressions, that happen on a daily basis. Last weekend, the burnout set in, and it became a chore for me to get my butt on the mat. All I could think about was the goal, 60 days. I just had to keep going every day until I made it to the end. Of course, the thought of quitting made me worry about what everyone would think of me, and even worse, how I would view myself. To fail at this challenge was not an option. So as I do, I talked about it with others, how I am burnt out and I can't wait for it to be over and my back is achy, blah, blah, blah. After Wednesday's class, I spoke with the instructor about my woes. He asked me if skipping a day is an option or would I consider taking a yin class instead of Bikram. Of course, my sarcastic answer was no, because if I ever met Bikram, I can tell him that I did 60 days, as he prescribes, and my body is not healed. We had a nice laugh. He then spoke to me about the ego. And so, due to lack of planning on my part, I almost missed Thursday's class. I forgot to pack my yoga outfit and had to return home to get it. The magic happened that class. My ego was squashed. There was a moment that I like to call a duh moment, where others, more tactful people, like to call it an aha moment. Whatever floats your boat. You see, I realized that I am doing this because I want to, because it nourishes me, and not because I have to, because it's some goal I've set. And the beauty is, if at any moment I don't want to, I don't have to. Well, duh, obviously. Now I don't think about my failing or when this will be over. The fact is, this will never be over. This is what I do. Yoga. There is no end. And every time I practice, a new beginning awaits. And so I just want to offer some advice to anyone who is thinking about doing the upcoming 21-day yoga immersion at the CRC, or perhaps you're thinking about doing your own personal challenge like I did. At first, I just want to stress the importance of having a beginner's mind every time you step on the mat, without exception. Being in competition with yourself or with others just gets you nowhere in this yoga. And trust me, your ego will be squashed no matter how hard you fight. It will be. So second, I just want to say, be playful. I think that's something that's missed in this yoga a lot. I think sometimes we take it too seriously. And so I just want to, smile and have fun, because really, what is worth doing if it's not fun? So, last, I just want to say that, if for whatever reason you don't make it through, don't beat yourself up. It's okay. You have your whole life to keep trying. Trust me, I've done a 30-day challenge before. I attempted a second 30-day challenge and I only made it to day 18, and look at me now. I've now completed a 60-day. So trust me, I intend to try another challenge sometime soon. So just keep that in mind. So I guess I just want to finish by saying that I am just overjoyed with the yoga family and yoga community that I've found here at the CRC. And I know that I can't wait to get back into the yoga room, and I hope to see you there. Namaste.